Radio.
Yo, what it is, world? It's your boy Jay Newz. You are now tuned into Not Rated Radio, the coolest online podcast in the fucking world. And today, we got a very, very talented adult entertainer on the Zoom chat today /show. It's my pleasure to introduce the one and only Joshua Lewis. How you doing, player?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Man, doing how I'm doing, man. You know, it's crazy out here in LA, man. It's just like getting through another day.
Yeah, that's LA for you.
I feel it. I feel it. So, before we get it started, man, and get into it, give the fans and supporters a brief summary on who Joshua Lewis is from the start of your career to where you are now.
So, basically, last year in January, COVID fucked a lot of things up with like school and stuff like that. So, in the back of my head, I always kind of wanted to do porn or like some sort of like thing in that realm. I kind of like made the leap on the OnlyFans. I moved out to Vegas, and then a couple months later, after meeting with a few people, finally decided to sign with OC Modeling and started shooting professionally.
Okay. So so during that time of, you say you only been doing this for a year, what made you just do the transition? Like, I want to get into porn.
I think it was because I always like wanted to do it in the back of my head, and then doing like OnlyFans, I wanted to take it to the next step. I really wanted to widen my range and what I'm doing, I guess.
Okay, so you started the OnlyFans, and from a year for a year ago.
Yeah.
Talk about how did your family or peers, or how did they take take for it?
So my friends are very supportive that are back at home, but my family didn't take it all too well, and I don't really talk to them much anymore, which is fine. I'm happy where I'm at right now, and I'm happy where my career is taking me and how it's progressing. So,
okay, that's what it is, boss. I was curious, because I asked a lot of adult entertainers, like, how did your family feel your friends? Like, some was like, I didn't care, or some like, oh, they care, had to break ties. It is what it is.
yeah,
This is always interesting to to hear this story about that. Now, are you in California right now? You say you moved into a new spot. Where are you located?
I'm living in Vegas now.
Vegas. That's right. How you like it out there?
I like it. It's super inexpensive. There's a lot of companies out here to work for that I love working for, and a lot of other talents that I love to work with and that I'm friends with.
Okay. Who are some of your favorite companies you like to work with?
Definitely Brazzers, Team Skeet. I like shooting for Adult Time a lot, and another one would probably be Nubiles.
Okay. Okay. Any of the actresses you like to perform with as well?
I can't name any specifically off the top of my head. I work with Lily Lou a lot. She's with Motley Models. I shoot with Penny Barber a lot, and I seen that you just recently interviewed her.
Nice.
She's amazing, but I definitely can't pick like the best out of, because I love working with everyone that I'm with on set.
Okay. Now talk to the people about what is a typical day of Joshua Lewis when it comes to being on scene, being on set. What is it typically like for you?
So it's not typically as like hard as like people think. Like, it is hard. Don't get me wrong. Like, just getting into the mindset for a scene, but like before I started shooting professionally, I had it in my head like, oh, I'm gonna be having sex for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
But no, I usually start out the day. I get there like an hour after the girl gets there. The girl's usually in makeup. I usually have some downtime to chill and say like, hey to everyone, and basically introduce myself, or if I know them, then I just say, hey. I usually fill out paperwork at that point, have something small for breakfast, and then we're usually waiting around for another hour. Sometimes it can be longer depending on what they have to get together and set up, and then we do dialogue for, it just depends on the set. Sometimes it'll be like 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, and then after that we have sex for like 30 minutes to an hour maybe.
Do you have to keep? Do you have to be standing at attention, like keep your dick hard for that many hours, or is it like how does
No,
that work?
no. When we start sex, that's when
Got you.
you
Okay,
do it.
I didn't know if you like you had to be on command, like okay, we need this shot right now. Is the dick
See,
ready? Like,
that's what I thought. That's what I thought in my head, but it's really not that bad.
oh, okay, that's dope. That's dope. All right. Now
But at the
talking to
same
the, huh?
but
What was
at the
that?
same time, it's not as easy. Like not everyone can do it because then again, you're in front of like 10 people sometimes.
Hmm.
You're on the spot when you like have to, you know, be in that mode.
Yeah, yeah, that will be a lot. Just like I don't have a problem with it at all, but I know a lot of people out there be like, 10 people, motherfuckers, get the camera and zoomed in, like, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying? That's
Everyone
like,
thinks they can do it, but it's you know, it just doesn't work like that for everyone.
nah, I hear you, boss. Now talk to the people about, what's the things that you have right now that you want to talk about that you got going on.
So, I've been shooting a lot of scenes lately for Team Skeet and MILF, Nubiles. I have a feature coming up in a
Okay.
few weeks. I'm not going to say what company because I don't know if they want me to say anything
Right.
about it yet or they haven't been like promoting it. So I
Okay.
have a feature coming up and I have some other scenes coming up in the future too, but
Okay.
mostly for Team Skeet and MILF right now and Cherry Pimps.
All right. Got you. So be on the lookout, y'all. Be on the lookout for that and what he got going on. Now, let's step aside from the adult entertainment situation. What do you like to do just on your free time, just like when you're not doing porn?
It depends. Sometimes it feels like a 24/7 job because when I'm
Yeah.
not at work, I'm posting the social media. I'm updating my websites like Pornhub, Xvideos, ManyVids, OnlyFans, my own website that I have. Um,
So this is like a full-time thing. This
yeah,
for the people listening. This is not like you put up a video and then just let it
uh,
marinate. You got to continuously
yeah.
get it done.
It's like once the wheels are rolling, you want to keep them rolling. And we live like in a day and age now where like you don't just have to like go and shoot a professional scene. You can have your own website and doubling your income, tripling whatever. And I think a lot of people should take advantage of that because not only does that um, grow what you're making, but you're also building your fan base in that way too.
Okay. So what do you like doing? I heard you recently signed with the modeling, but do you like being independent, doing your thing on the OnlyFans, or do you like being in like the big corporation
I like
belt?
both. I like
Okay.
both definitely because working for companies, I just like love the directors and I love seeing what they do behind the camera and helping them out with their work, especially the ones that are passionate about it. Um, but I also love doing my own thing too because I like not having to rely on people. Because like, say bookings do slow down, it's like one of those slow months. Then what am I going to do? I want to be able to take care of myself without having to worry about other people booking me in.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Okay, okay. So my man said he just worked 24/7, don't got a time to be
Basically.
chilling and yeah, relax and catch the sun. He's like, nah, I'm working. I dig that. I dig that.
but
All right, man.
oh, sorry.
No,
I was
no,
gonna
no.
go
Go
into
ahead,
my
man.
like what. So, but like when I actually not working, I'll just try and like chill out, go for a hike, work out, play
Okay.
video games, just like try and relax.
Okay. What kind of games you on?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big gamer, but all my people play that. It's just like it's the wave, man.
Uh,
No, I dig that. Okay. So with living in Las Vegas, is there a lot of business out there, like you said, or do you have to make travels to California a lot?
occasionally I'll travel out to California at least like twice to three times a month, but there's a lot of work out here too.
Okay.
I know Porn Pros is out here, Naughty America, Team Skeet, Brazzers is out here too. I think a couple other companies, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought that it was just all in the valley out here, but that's
No.
okay. I should learn something today. Shit.
Mhm.
That's dope. Okay. All right. So, with that going forward, man, I only got a couple more questions for you before you wrap it up.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
what is what? So say if somebody was trying to get into the game, what is
Hmm.
some advice that you could give to them on, you know, how to get in?
That's a hard one because, like, the first thing you have to ask yourself is, am I going to be able to get hard in front of 10 people? Am I going to be able to like listen to a director, um, while you're trying to like have sex and keep your dick hard and open up for the camera? And then you also have to take in accountability, like how comfortable can I make my co-star and how safe can I make her feel, and being able to attend to their needs, because at the end of the day, as a male talent, I always say like my job is to make everyone else's day easier. So I mean, it all starts out with that, and then two, it's like applying to a company, and that mean not to a company, to an agency, and then seeing if you can actually do it on camera. And keeping holding that, even though we're having like sex on camera, it's a very professional job. It's not like I'm going to set and I'm flirting with the female talent, and you know
Gonna be some of your advice. I got that. So
yeah,
if you wanna get in, man, you gotta do the due diligence. You heard?
that's a lot of
For
work,
real.
a lot of work.
Yeah. It's not easy, man. It's not no easy cake. You gotta go in there and put the work in. So I dig that. So my next question would be, man, when it comes to the porn, what are your favorite scenes that you like to do? Is it like threesomes or what kind of things you got going on when it comes to that working?
So I really like to do storyline stuff.
Okay.
I like being able to get into a role for
Mm,
the scene and really just taking my acting to a different level,
got
because
you.
you know um I can open up on camera all day and I can get my dick hard on camera all day, but what can I do aside from that that sets me apart from everyone else?
Okay.
You know?
My man said, "It's more than the sex, girl. I'm trying to,
Yeah.
I'm getting my acting on too. You gonna get these tears and this pussy." No, that's dope as fuck though, man. That's dope. Okay,
No,
man. Well,
any type of scene I really like, but I just really like to push that to the next level, because I definitely want to do more features in the future
okay,
and take on like the responsibility to be like a lead role, and that's a lot to do.
okay. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. All right, now wrapping up this, man. What are the next steps you got coming in the future that you should, want to let your fans know about? Like, what are your next steps going on?
So I definitely have a lot of scenes coming out soon, and on top of that, I have my own website that's going to be like updating and like finally going like officially live soon as well.
Okay. So make
So
sure y'all check him out, man. Get that contact from your boy. And before we get up out of here, man, give everybody the social media handles and where they can find you on the net.
So everyone can find me on Twitter at Joshua Lewis XXX. That's where I'm active the most and responding to fans. I have an Instagram. It's Joshua with three A's at the end, then Lewis with three S's at the end. And then they can also follow me on Reddit, where I post like weekly updates and stuff too, which is r/, Joshua Lewis.
Hey, y'all heard him, folks. Stay tuned in and locked in. Joshua Lewis, is a pleasure to get you on the show and chop it up with you and see the other side of the industry from a male perspective, because I'm always talking to the chicks and they be like, yeah, da, 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 and this and that. So it's definitely cool to have you on the show, boss. And I
Yeah, and
will
thanks for
stay,
having me.
no problem, not a problem. And I will stay in contact with you. But until then, man, you stay safe out there and I'll holla at you, boss.
Sounds great. You too. Thank you.
All right, man, not a problem. Peace.